Randy. Hey, Sarate. How you doing? I've been here. How you doing? Okay. Hello, Evil Z. Buffalo J. How you doing? All right. Um, Not sure how many of you guys have heard it. There was a live stream. Um, I've been talking with Tucson Police Suck, and he actually had me put him in contact with Mexican Padilla because he was coming into Texas. Actually, he came into Texas yesterday. He'll be here there in Texas through next Wednesday. Yeah, East Valley. Yeah, yeah. Kind of sucks, doesn't it? Crazy. Um, so he wanted to be backup for Mexican Padilla, and so I put those two in contact with each other. And looks like they went out today to do an audit. Went to go to hey Cybertron. Went to go do a audit of Leon Valley. Leon Valley seems to be doing a new thing there. Whenever they hold court, they are banning photography and guns and such from the entire building. The doesn't matter if it's the police department area or the city hall area or whatever. They're not allowing it for the entire place. They're apparently calling the entire building a courthouse anytime they have court session there. So when Tucson Police Suck tried to go in, they kicked him out. Mexican Padilla, as you can see here, was sitting there on the sidewalk. I mean, I know he's been trespassed from the property there, but uh, you know, I have my serious doubts as to whether or not that counts the public sidewalk out in front. But obviously, knowing Leon Valley, they don't care. They want to quadruple down, septillion down, whatever it is, down on their charges against and their their fight against Mexican Padilla. Man, they just really hate this guy. So they've added another charge. Let's just quickly go and see, just keeping the parts, what happened. This is from Mexican Padilla's point of view.
Oh shit. That guy's pushing him out. They're pushing. Hey, Piggy, calm down. Piggy, calm down. Calm down, Piggy. Don't touch him, Piggy.
You cannot tell me I cannot stand here.
You got assaulted by a Piggy right there.
Don't ever put your hands on me again, sir. Don't ever. Okay? Look at my hands are on the side.
Off the sidewalk.
I'm in a public place. You can't. This is a public sidewalk. I will be here,
Yes,
sir.
but you're not blocking entry to the
I am not blocking this.
Piggy, calm down.
That's the side. Look, place you're an asshole.
Well, you guys saw that my man got assaulted.
Yeah, he did. He assaulted me less than probably 3 minutes of being in there. I got assaulted by that guy. I don't know his name. I need your name and badge number, sir.
I will be with you in just a minute, sir. I'm taking care of business.
Badge number. Sir, I need your name.
Whoa.
And there, in their violence, they immediately knocked Mexican Padilla offline. Uh, well, we can see a little bit more from Tucson Police Suck from his point of view. Let me remind you there, Mexican Padilla never left the sidewalk. He never even took one step up that steps. Um, I'm sure it's going to take a little while for them to be processed. Obviously, I believe Mexican Padilla is going to be charged with trespassing again from a public sidewalk this time. Just incredible. Uh, it looks like they pushed Tucson's Police Suck out. They were trying to push him out into the middle of the street. They were trying to demand that he goes across the street, which is not a lawful order. The Supreme Court has already ruled that you can film the police while they're performing an arrest of another citizen, and you don't have to be across the street. You can be as little as 10 feet away, and you can record that. So telling him that he's got to be across the street, that's an unlawful order. So if they're trying to charge him with failure to obey or obstruction or something like that, that's not going to fly. If they're going to try and charge him with disturbing the peace, remember, police cannot be the victim of disturbing the peace. They would have to find somebody else to file a complaint. So let's go. This is Tucson Police Suck part of the video here. No, wait. Gotta back it up. Sorry, just a bit here. This is when he goes in. There we go. See, he didn't even make it past the doorway.
Yes, sir. It is a courtroom. I need you to step out.
Why is that?
Sir, step out, please. Go ahead, step on out. Let him know.
Sir.
Step out, sir.
Hey, don't touch me, sir. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't
Sir,
touch me, sir.
this is
Don't
a
put
municipal
don't
court.
put your hands on me. I don't care what you do. Do not put your hands on me.
Pull up there.
Do not put your hands on me.
Go.
Do not put your hands on me.
Go.
This is public property out here. You can't tell me
You're
I'm
not
standing here.
coming into the courtroom.
You cannot tell me I cannot stand here. Guys,
You can stand
I can't
there.
even
Stand
tell
over
me I'm standing right here, guys. And don't ever put your hands on me again, sir. Don't ever. Okay?
Move
You
off
have
the
no need
sidewalk.
to. Both of my hands are occupied.
Off the sidewalk.
Hey, I'm in a public place. You can't. This is a public sidewalk. I will be here,
Yes,
sir.
but do not block the entrance to the
I am
building.
not blocking the entrance, sir. You take your fat ass inside. Go play with your other asshole friends, dickhead. He did. He assaulted me with less than probably 3 minutes of being in there. I got assaulted by that little guy. I don't know his name. I need your name and badge number, sir.
I will be with you in just a minute, sir.
I need your name and badge number. Sir, I need your name. Hey, I need your name and badge number.
You stand across the street right now.
Okay, I need your name and badge number.
Right across the street. Come on, right there.
This is a public sidewalk, guys.
You're gonna get tased, guys.
It's a public sidewalk. I didn't do nothing.
Don't you resist, buddy.
I didn't
Don't
do
you
nothing.
resist. You're gonna get tased. Don't you resist. You will get tased.
There you go.
Okay. Is everybody good?
Stand right back here, sir.
Everybody good?
Stand right back here. A little farther back. Come on, right there.
Okay, so that was about it. You heard the taser being deployed. They shocked. It sounded like 3 times they shocked Tucson Police Suck. Because he wouldn't go out in the middle of the street there. He wouldn't go across the street, which he is not required to do. All he needs to do is just stay physically out of their way as they arrested Mexican Padilla. He was not that far. They should have just pushed him back a little bit. That would be fine. He can record. But no, this is Leon Valley, and, they do not like having their authority challenged. So they're going to keep doing these arrests until they get slapped down in court, which, as we know, can take many, many months to do. So I don't have Leon Valley's contact information, but we're going to be ending the live stream in just a little while, and I post all the contacts with phone numbers to Leon Valley Police and the Leon Valley City Hall. For whoever feels that they need to redress their grievances with them, I would encourage you to go ahead and do so. Um, I don't know how much time they've got left before City Hall is closed. If they're closed today, we can give them a call tomorrow, let them know what we think. This is just crazy. I don't know if this is what number 8 and 9 or 7 and 8 arrests in the last week. This week has been crazy. The police are just going nuts on recording these or arresting these photographers for recording. It's getting really crazy. These guys, they need to be taught a lesson. I mean, this is not going to end until one by one these police departments are taught that they can't do this. And one by one, they go through court and get slapdowns from the judges. That's what it's going to take for these people. Until the day that we can walk into Leon Valley Police Department again and the Leon Valley City Hall holding up a camera and get waves and smiles and not arrests and tasers and attacks. So, yes, we need the judges. These things are going to take a little while to get through the courts. I'm sure, they're just doing this to cost Mexican Padilla some more bail, more charges onto him. It's the same old thing, though. I mean, it'll get, I'm sure, combined with his other cases. And yeah, exactly. They're enforcing policies and, calling their entire building a courthouse anytime that they have their little piddling municipal court in session with, probably some local attorney acting as a judge. Then, this is going to continue. So I don't even know. I'll have to check to see if they even have rules for this place as far as recording during, again, usually those court rules only apply inside the courtroom, around the doors, they are buildings. So, yes, you're right. That's the entrance to City Hall. Also, the entrance to the police depot. They're trying to use this mini court thing as like a trump card to say, okay, that's it. We can stop you guys from recording because we don't like it under these circumstances. So, doing the same thing with TX Sheepdog 72, trying to, keep him from coming in the building with a handgun. Trying to make the whole building exempt just because they've got court going on in one part of the building. So these are all going to get worked out, and hopefully Leon Valley is going to learn a lesson. But we're going to go ahead and post up the contact information shortly. Thank you guys for coming in, and talk to you again soon.